Hey everybody, my name is Wes Richardson with Real Heroes Charity Bass Fishing. The video you're about to watch is the first annual Real Heroes 2024 fishing event. There's a lot going on in the video with different organizations and different sponsors, so we thought we'd make a quick intro just to offer some clarity for you. Number one, Real Heroes, how did it get started? John House came up with the idea of doing some sort of charity event for our veterans and somehow associate bass fishing with that. John then reached out to one of our local clubs, Foothills Kayak Anglers of North Carolina, and talked to the director, Coty. Coty from Foothills said, hey, we got an angler in the club that does a lot for charity. His name is Fenway. You should reach out to him. John reached out to Fenway, who does a lot of work for Purple Heart Homes. Fenway was on board, Purple Heart Homes was on board, so they had an event started. So the goal was all monies raised during this event will go to charity, and John was looking for a charity to donate to. That ended up being Purple Heart Homes. So then from there, they were on a mission to reach out and get sponsorship to see if we can raise as much money as we can to help these veterans. When they first started, they had a goal of, I believe it's around $5,000, something like that. But within a matter of almost days, they had far surpassed that number. So more and more sponsors began joining, so then Real Heroes just took off. So Real Heroes started growing so fast, eventually Purple Heart Homes said, hey, why don't you just become a branch under us? So Real Heroes is now officially a branch of Purple Heart Homes. So now everything's rocking and rolling. We got an event scheduled, we're ready to get on the water. And it just so happened that Military Makeover was doing an event with Purple Heart Homes. There's a family of Marine veterans in the Mooresville area. And it just so happened when Real Heroes was doing their first tournament event, that was right around the same time that Military Makeover was doing their thing here in Mooresville. So then it all came together. So you'll see the father and the son from Military Makeover in the video. Real Heroes stepped up and was able to get them some things donated, including a fully decked out kayak, thanks to our sponsors. So that is why you see mention of the Military Makeover within the Real Heroes video. The first part of the video, you're going to see the captain's meeting the day before the tournament. Second part of the video is the weigh-in at Richard's Coffee Shop and Veterans Museum in Mooresville, North Carolina. If you're watching this video from our YouTube platform, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button for us. Real Heroes is new, so we're trying our best to get the word out, get the word spread around so we can raise more money for these veterans. So if you could please hit that subscribe button for us, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you again for all of our 2024 sponsors. Obviously, this would not be possible without you. From us here at Real Heroes, thank you for watching, and as always, we'll see you on the water.
Welcome everyone to the 2024 Real Heroes Kayak Charity event. Before we get started tonight, we have a special presentation. I'd like to invite this man right here, Russell Fenway Rao, to come to the stage.
All right, thank you guys, thank you. We are so excited tonight to have Military Makeover here. We have a special guest that we'd like to invite up. We have some Marine veterans from Military Makeover. We would like to invite Ben and his son Easton up to the stage.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Easton. These guys will be fishing tomorrow. You gotta look out for Easton. I hear he's a hammer. He's been practicing all week. We have a special gift from him, from Real Heroes. On behalf of Purple Heart Homes, we would like to give Ben a decked out kayak from our sponsors from Real Heroes. Decked out bonafide SS-127 with baits, a catch board, a paddle, a block, a box, a net. They are ready to go, so look out for Easton.
All right, thank you so much, Russell. Thank you, John. Thank you all for being here and helping us to be able to celebrate Ben and his family and his service. And Ben, we have one more special presentation for you. My good friend Darren Davis, CEO of RDC Shoe Company and also a fellow Marine, saw some of our advertisements about your project, the Military Makeover, and said that he wanted to contribute and make sure that you had a pair of his most patriotic shoes that also support veteran charities. And so, Ben, on behalf of RDC Shoe Company and Darren Davis, we want to thank you for your service, and we have a pair of these shoes for you and for your wife. Thank you again so much, Ben, for your service, and I will see you tomorrow out lake fishing. Okay. Very good, guys. Well, that was everything.
Again, I appreciate you all coming out. This is truly taking off. Like I said, we have some very large things happening in the near future for Real Heroes. If you haven't seen online, we're actually a nonprofit 501c3 now. So we are a chapter of Purple Heart Homes. So big things to come.
Thanks again for everybody coming tonight. We appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Guys, I just want to say thanks to everyone who signed up for the tournament and come out and fish today. We ended up with 133 anglers that signed up. 20% of that, 15% of that were people from all across the United States, from Midwest. I think the furthest we had someone sign up was from California. I mean, just incredible at the turnout that we had, and just through our little deal here, the tournament side of things, we raised over $5,000. Lake Norman was a little bit stingy today, but there were 80-some skunks. So, I mean, if you caught a fish, you caught one fish today, you done pretty good. But there were some big fish caught. I don't want to reveal anything, but quite a few 20s were put on the board. I just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting us, showing up at the captain's dinner last night. I mean, it was just crazy to see that many people interacting together. And we've said it before, I've told this story before, but John had just an idea, and him and Wes, of doing some type of little charity tournament for a veteran. And the plan was to raise, $1,200 or something for a veteran. And I know in Fenway, his connection with Purple Heart Homes, I was like, John, I'm going to introduce you to Fenway. And with these two guys, man, it's just, I enjoy watching them work. And it's been great working with them as a team. They inspire a young man like me.
You're calling us old?
I'll turn it over to these guys. This is their tournament. Foothills was allowed to be a part of the first event, and for that I'm honored. But again, I appreciate all you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
All right, guys, thanks for coming back out. It was definitely a tough deal. Do you want to go with veterans first?
Civilians first.
Civilians first. Okay. All right, I like that. First overall, civilian. Also capturing the big bass of the tournament with a 21.50 incher, Mr. Ped Vang. Second civilian, with a total inch limit of 53 inches, anchored by an 1850, Mr. Tim Sabella. All right, third civilian, going home with third place with a bag of 5175, anchored by a 1750, my buddy Brandon Hall. Fourth civilian with a bag of 5125, anchored by a 19-incher. First thing this morning, myself, John Howe.
What are you doing over there?
Again, I'm fishing. The the fifth place civilian with a bag of 4925, anchored by 1850, Mr. Sean Worrell. Oh, okay. We're going to do the veterans backwards just to keep the suspense going. Fifth place veteran had a bag of 4675, anchored by an 1875, Mr. Bruce Deal. Fourth place veteran with a bag of 4750, anchored by an 1825, Mr. Ken Mysterio. The third place veteran with a bag of 4950, anchored by an 18-inch even, Mr. Wes Richardson. All right, number 2 veteran with a bag 50 inches flat, anchored by a 2025, Eric. Did that go off? Did I get it? All right. First place veteran with a bag of 5475, anchored by a 19-incher, Mr. NC Bassett himself, Landon Moore. All right, so we're going to invite Devin. What's Devin's last name?
Alexander.
Devin Alexander from our homes. He's going to be up here.
Also known as Devil Dog Devin.
Devin, that's where I was going with it. Devin, on behalf of Real Heroes and Purple Heart Homes, we want to present you with the check that you get to take back to Purple Heart Homes. It's the cash amount of $44,000 going to help out veterans.
Wow.
All you guys made it happen. So, Dan, give me some a round of applause. You guys are awesome. Thank you all.
Want to take a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's take a picture. Hey, thank y'all so much for coming out here and participating in this tournament. This amount here is enough to build one of those tiny homes that we give to veterans. But that's not the only thing we do. We help veterans with all types of critical home repair, roofs, windows, ADA bathrooms, wheelchair ramps, and we couldn't do that without gracious sponsors like you. And so, like John said, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for helping veterans. We really appreciate it.
We had an untold number of people buy extra raffle tickets. The raffle wheel's so big you can't even read the names. But we're gonna shuffle the wheel here. Gotta be present to win.
Winner. Oh, and the winner. Fenway.
It's Fenway.
It's Fenway. Well, come on up here. I made a deal with Easton. We were out fishing. Easton caught his biggest bass fishing ever on top water. He did really well today, didn't you? I'm really proud of him. And so we made a deal in the water. If I win, he wins. So Easton gets the pedal kayak.
That's awesome.
How about Is that cool or what? So, thank you for a wonderful day. Thank you for a wonderful event. Thank you for Harlem for what you do. That's wonderful. Thank you guys here at Richard's Coffee Shop for doing wonderful things. Thank you, John, for doing a wonderful thing. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Appreciate you all. It was a great year, and look forward to next year and bigger things to come.
See you guys next time.
Thank you.